Once again, all about love. Yes, much love to my subscribers. Thank you for your questions. Your questions make me a better researcher. Yes, much love to Santos Bonacci over here. Yeah, an amazing man. So I saw my name again on a license plate, and I felt the urge to do a presentation. The universe was talking to me, saying, do something. And I saw the numbers 740. Now, I asked to see my name 2 days ago. Y'all know I saw my name the day I got my master's, or the day before, pardon me. Right, and that whole situation, I filmed it. So, I mean, but it's been happening for 3 years. My name, ever since I woke up, right? So here it is. My Instagram page is rawzen617. If you want to follow me there, I put up my presentations, 1-minute presentations. Of course, all about you and me, unifying things. Well, here's my name again. I saw it today. There it is. E, J, and H, and the numbers 7, 4, and 0. Bam, and that's my page. Check me out. It's all love. So, now, when I saw this sign, I went to a website called Angel Numbers. Now, you add the numbers together, you get 11, and it means justice in the tarot, but it also relates to Venus and Saturn. Wow, intense, because, of course, I'm a Taurus, Libra rising. Right, Venus rules Libra, and Venus rules Taurus. So justice, the theme today, what is justice about? Are we serving ourselves justice with research, with information today, in the truth or the tooth or the Taurus or the Bluetooth tutu truth movement? Are we serving it justice? Well, who wears the pants? I'm going to say it again. Who wears the pants in this relationship? Pants. Pantheon. Well, Pan, the devil? No. The moon of Saturn, okay? Pan is definitely a part of Shiva, because Shiva is Saturn, half man, half woman, hence your pants. Pan, pant. When a dog pants, panting, it's tired. Whoa, slow down, my brother. What'd you just say? Yeah, tired, salivating, oscillating, tired, the land of Tyre, satire, Saturn. Your wheels, pants move, right? Oh yeah, I'm that kind of guy. Panting, you're tired. Your meniscus makes a figure 8. Put it sideways, it's the wheels of fortune. You understand? You're a wheel of fortune moving. So now, who wears the pants in this relationship? Who makes the pants? Panning out. Well, the pan is a moon. The moon is a female. So if you're saying that in a relationship with a man or a woman, you are actually acknowledging the feminine energy, because the moon is a magnetic thing, and magnets form things and they create it. We know that. You have a lunate, luna, moon-shaped bone, hence the pant of the dog star Sirius, boom. The moon of Saturn, who is the satire, the land of Tyre. Are you tired? Are you going to retire? Or are you going to recycle your wheels, your meniscus, so you can maneuver, Minerva, the moon goddess? Wow, you have some nerve. Right. Are we serving the truth movement justice? Justice. Simple. Are we being creative with our words? Are we looking at things like pant and pantheon? Are we understanding what a dress is? Let me say this to you very carefully so that everyone in this entire world can know what you are dressing up in, where you live. I'm going to say it again. Do you live in a dress? Did you get it? Oh, it's no pun intended. You live in an address. Well, who is the dress? You address the lady wears a dress. You put dressing and serve it justice. You put dressing on your let us agree that the truth movement needs just Isis, just, Jehovah, Jupiter, and Isis. They work well together, don't they? Jupiter can be a bull. Taurus rules Venus and then rides Jupiter. But then Jupiter, Zeus, this is interesting, he shot her out of his head. Then she controls him. Whoa. So you understand the stars, they exchange power. Serve it justice. Astrology is about serving power. The stars give it to us, we give it back to them, but we skip it. The stars give it to us and we keep staring at man. We keep staring down here and forget that we live in a dress. Yes, your ladies, your Milky Way. We are down here looking at each other and not giving our eyeballs the rays. I had an aha moment about the rays in your vitrea, which means glass-like. Glass. Don't break your glass. Now, you have red, white, and blue inside of you. I've already explained that the sun's rays, I like to explain this, are invisible. It's pretty cool. It's magic. Goes through my window with a diamond shape. Hence your diamond-back reptiles. It goes through the diamond, yeah, and then it manifests into red, white, and blue. Right? That's your flag. It's inside you. You know you have red blood. You know you have blue blood. You know your eyeballs are white, so there's no debunking tonight. Yeah, this is going to prove people facts, serving the truth movement justice by giving information that empowers the individual to not be a groupie and just follow, swallow, but to be empowered. Like when I watched Santos's videos, I read the book Santos recommended. It was hard. Do you know how hard it is to read Thomas H. Burgoyne's Light of Egypt? This is all about Hermetic wisdom. Here I am, dancer. I was into poetry, so, I was kind of choreographing. I didn't know really what was going on, why I was dancing anymore. I hated it. Then I found this dude, Santos, and I'm like, whoa, wow. So I decided to do the work, right? I put in the work. So his information was delivered in a way where it served it justice to me. Then I, on my own, found my way to then give it to you, which is what I suggest or recommend that we all do, is serve the truth movement justice. So we're down here looking at each other. Now you have the red, white, and blue coming out of your vitrea, hence why I'm explaining the sun's rays, the importance of you understanding how powerful you are. You're also, by the way, a camera in which the red, white, and blue, you can't see it, are coming out of you. Your pupils aren't triangular shaped. They're round, so you're not seeing the real world of color. You're seeing the form, right? But you're not seeing the sun's many colors, right? Simple. Now, when I solar gaze, I'm doing the math. I'm getting red, white, and blue beaming on my eyeballs. I'm beaming it back at the sun. Now, when I look into your eyes, the first person I see, I believe I'm healing you by staring at you. Are you staring me down? Staircase to heaven? Eyeballing me? Yeah, the eye of Horus. We are the eye of Horus, by the way. You have an eye, okay? Wow. Anyway, so, yeah. Think about it. When you solar gaze, which is giving you vitamin D for free, all your minerals, all of your gemstones are made from those rays. You're getting all of your natural constellation gemstones from standing. Okay, wow. Amazing. But do it slow. This is how you do it. You watch the sun in the morning, early, when it's calm and not crazy. 10 seconds, you stop. The next day, you add more 10, another 10, slow it, add it up to 10 minutes, and pace it. And stop and mark where you stopped. When you get to 10 minutes, I did this. You can then watch it random times when it's high. Be careful what part of the world you're in, of course, but yes, you can do it when it's high a little bit, right? Yes. So just train your eyeballs, train your rays of light, your red, white, and blue, to be empowered, to balance. Wow, amazing. So your head is level with the day, right? Perfect. So you're watching the thing, it's your head, the sun's a circle, right? We're serving this justice today, and you're seeing a mirror of yourself, and then you watch it for 10 minutes when you've worked for it, and then you go on with your day and you heal the entire world. Are you kidding me? You're a flashlight. Are you kidding me? You're walking around with the red, white, and blue, haunt, 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 haunt. Yes, you are. Yes, I am. So think about it. That probably helps to ease a lot of ignorance and anger just from energy that you can't even see. That's called activism, but being quiet. Hence why I should never have been massaging myself with golf balls and punching a spasm that took about, I would say, a good 20 years of dance training to calcify. I'm punching it with a golf ball, and it's telling me, are you serious? Do you know how rock hard and strong I am and calcified, calcite? I've become cement, my brother. Oh yeah, because the calcium phosphate in the bone in which I'm gonna break, I've become that because we're the same vibration. So I was using a golf ball, insulting, against a wall. This wall falls against the floor. I floored it. I floored you. What floor are we on? Right? Floor, the lore, the Lord, Saturn, the ground, grounded, visual, making things real, but with no effort, serving it justice today. Who wears the pants in the relationship? The moon makes the pants. The moon makes your legs, makes your laps the leg of the race. You're swimming in laps. Laps? You lap it up. Lap, lap, lap. Again, once again, salivating, salvation, salute, Salome. Whoa, shalom, Hebrew for peace. Why? Because we're peaceful. I just had an aha moment, freestyling. I didn't know where I was going. Saw my name today, figured I'd do a presentation, impromptu, to Taurus Fields to see what it would do. And I'm coming to very interesting understandings of why we're here. We're here to exist in harmony and in the middle, not too much, not too less. If we do anything but being in the middle, we're going to get spasms, we're going to get bipolarism, we're going to get depression, we're going to get war, we're going to get lustful, we're going to get greedy. Or if we're too happy on the good side, the right side, hey, listen, it's not all good on the right side, and bam, they take your damn consciousness away from you. So you don't want to be too right brain. You need your left. It's your lieutenant. So, but you don't want to be in the right brain, you know what I mean? Thinking it's all good and you just all peace and you saying Krishna. Because I know there's some people who follow the truth movement who just think it's all about what they think and they still eat meat, by the way. Yeah, but they're good people, but I'm positive though. I'm in the right brain because look, no, you're not. You're confused and you should slow down and humble yourself like I do and say, okay, you have to sacrifice and serve it justice. It makes no sense to say a bunch of great things, to even come into someone's world with good intentions if you're only half understanding what it is you're doing. You are coming to help someone. You are coming to help someone with your version of truth. Except if you're too right brain and still eating a bit of the meat, no judgment by the way. But if it's true what Santos says, and he said it many times, he doesn't like to have panels where he's with people who eat meat because astrology, it's accurate. The angles, you can't see the lines coming from the stars, but they're hitting everybody 24 hours a day. The accuracy it takes to create that angle, to make your body what it is, it would require extreme focus. You can't deviate. They can't cheat a little bit. They can't. And then we're spoiled down here, cheating. We're not really being truthful. So this is about being justice today. Are you really grounded in your truth? This is not about judgment. I'm not saying people who eat a bit of meat once in a while are horrible and can't be spiritual. That's ridiculous. No. I had a lot of people that eat meat help me. By the way, meat eaters, when I was homeless, it was a meat eater, okay, guy who drank a lot, who helped me and let me stay at his house. And he said, yeah, pay whatever you want. So this is not about attacking. People have good character still. It's just that if you remove something, right, you can elevate that character. And you can have more experiences, make more connections. That's it. It's not about making you feel bad. But that's why it's important to be accurate, right? You can't, I'm Hare Krishna and I'm into yoga, but I forgot about ahimsa. They teach yoga here at University of Iowa. I tried it for about a few weeks and I couldn't do it, didn't have the time, but I realized something. They weren't talking about the principles of yoga. Ashtanga has principles. Who's the principal of your school? Serve it justice. Ask questions, right? The principal, he's the one or she that has the information for you. The principles of yoga. They taught the 8 principles, the Ashtanga. They gave a book about yoga. Great. But they didn't talk about what the things meant, like ahimsa. So every time I'm in the class, they're talking about the terms, right? But they don't know what it really means. It means to respect all living things. So how many of us, before we came in here to do this yoga, which was prepared by vegetarians or vegans that did not touch the animal except to respect its milk and urine, and then when it would pass on, it would use the body as drums, clothes, to build the pyramids. I believe, by the way, the pyramids, the bones were stacked in a pyramid, and they had gliders back in the day. Think about it, dropping bones, keeping them in a, it could be, think about it. You kidding me? Calcium phosphate, balanced. They balanced them in it. Bones could be stacked perfectly. I'm chanting to it. A little bit of physical labor too. Yeah, it's easy. You kidding me? That's my theory. Cement, pyramid, the bricks, they're made of calcium phosphate. You have calcite in your pineal gland and your bones are made of calcium phosphate. How? It's us. We did it. We vibrated. Anyway, simple. You have to be committed, like I am committed with information. And it's simple to find it. It does not require a lot of aggression and work and making someone feel bad and pushing someone away if they don't have your version of truth, right? So if you are in the truth movement, right? Okay, great, move, right? Even if you eat a little bit of meat, but let us know a little bit of what you do know and what you don't know then. Because I've been on panels where I was assuming I was seeing sun and moon in the title, that it was a place that was very sensitive and open to astrology. And the opposite reaction happened when I would go into my astrology. Simple. Not attacking anyone. There is no judgment. I didn't know shit about astrology. I knew I was a Taurus for many years, didn't know what it meant. So I was a dummy, if you want to say, for many years. So I'm not popping off here like I'm the all-seeing, astrologer. But there's an attitude. Are you aware of what kind of truth you're giving someone? Because you might misguide them, even if it's good intentions. I have someone now who's a yogi and she's trying to help me get work, but I noticed that when I say things like, yeah, I'm immortal, we are immortal, she said, oh, that's awkward, and then she explained to me her version of spirituality, and I said, well, wait a second. Spirituality is being liberated. Spirituality is you allowing me to say immortal, and so are we all. But if that made someone feel awkward who's telling me, you see where I'm going, that they're a yogi and they're into the truth, that's complicated. Now I don't feel free with you now. You put a limit with your spiritual understanding. There's one understanding, it's simple. Simple. Breath. It doesn't need extra credit, extra cheese. The truth doesn't need more frosting. Even if you mention a tree, good for you. Do you know your cortex means the bark of a tree? Be humble is all I'm saying. These people who want to help sometimes and they're into yoga and stuff and Pilates, good people, and we need them. But sometimes they take things personally. I've seen it. You know what I mean? I don't understand. Like, if your intent is to help someone, right? I'm helping you understand me. But then if we're going to get into a battle of, well, you can't do that because the spirit, you have to be humble, and the ego. The ego is the earth. Where did it come from? It's not a bad thing. What's bad about the ego is that it was a man-made creation, and it was a deliberate energy of mental trauma that we needed to deal with, but instead of dealing with the trauma of the cataclysm, which no one researches, no one looks into Immanuel Velikovsky's work, Worlds in Collision. My thesis was based on that man's work. Venus destroyed the earth, rebuilt it. She gave us a superhuman power, but she killed us as well and brought things with her that we're dealing with. It's clear, the signs are all there, throwing up gang signs and playing with the words, and in history you see them, they. There's even a movie called Them or They. What is that? Spirituality doesn't do that. Spirituality doesn't manifest itself and say they, them, come my children, Disneyland, you. It's quiet. It's simple. Yeah, that's the rule. Spirit means breath. Simple. There you go. Spirit in Latin is spiritus. It means to breathe. I told a professor here that. And that basically I said, if you're saying you're not spiritual, you're saying you don't breathe. And she was like, well, no, I mean, that's different. I mean, but see, here's the thing. That's fine. She disagreed. But she didn't have evidence, didn't have a healthy argument to show me likewise how what I said wasn't true. Because I did the research. So that's ego. That's okay. That would be a version of an unhealthy, big ball earth head ego. You can become obese mentally, yeah, and become a ball. Hence why they've done that to us. And they had some guy who didn't defend his thesis. By the way, Copernicus never defended his theory of the shape of the earth. This guy right here, I defended my thesis at University of Iowa. It's documented, and it was about astrology. It was about Venus. I'm talking about Jesus being the morning star. Oh yeah, he is in the Bible. When then also Lucifer in Oxford, the official, they call themselves the official, whatever. Venus is the official. In Oxford official account of the words, yeah, Lucifer is Venus and the morning star. We're done. It's okay. That scared my professors. It made them not serve me justice because they didn't know things. They thought they knew it, and it made them emotional, and they didn't give me feedback on my writing because of it. That's discrimination. It is. That's intellectual discrimination. There's also discrimination with astrology, by the way. If you hate the stars, you hate yourself, and you hate me, you hate everything in creation. If you think stars are evil and you have a lunate bone in your body, you need to rethink your life. Rethink your life. I don't judge you. I need you. If we're all divided, our vibration's weaker. Do you understand that when they walk around the Kaaba? Makes sense. What are they doing with all those bodies? They're just walking, right, around a cube. What I tell you about the pyramids being made of calcium phosphate, this is going to blow your mind. How much calcium phosphate are those Muslims generating with their bodies? Hundreds of them, and they're moving in what? A circle, a Circe, church, the vagina, creation, around the Kaaba, the cube. Now, I told you, whoa, everybody has a Taurus field. Red, white, and blue, you can't see it. I've already proven that. 100 Muslim bodies going around the Kaaba saying Akbar and Allah. It's not evil, okay? Akbar means mouse in Sumerian. Most mice are silver. Once again, it's the moon. You have a lunate bone, breathe. Akbar, they're saying their thing. Or Om, or Krishna, or Hallelujah, or Jesus Christ. You know, whatever. Or Hanukkah. Yeah, harmonica. They're in harmony. Around the Kaaba, the cube, right? And Mecca. Now think about this. You can't see it. What do you think, if you could see it, what kind of a shape would that make around the Kaaba? Pretty sure it would look like a tetrahedron. You can't see it. That's how the pyramids were built. Watch your Muslims vibrate. They're walking close. Why? They're not just chanting. Nature, the body is nature. Those are a bunch of Taurus fields, cortexes, barks of trees, planting seeds from their thalamus. Whether we agree with how they pray, we can get into the controversy. Get away from the controversy. We have enough controversy. There's still beauty in the controversy. Let's just keep it beautiful and simple. Here they are in a circle. So it takes a square, right, and a triangle to make the circle. Well, we have a cube there. So what's making these points of energy? What's creating a tetra or a tent over these bodies? The stars. The stars, you understand? They're in the rays of the sun, whatever you want to call it, the orbs. Their rays, their angles are forming a specific shape, and it's in our brain. That's how you know, not from school or from a false truther who gave you a little bit of your brain, but then told you it's a ball earth and eats fried chicken. I'm sorry, I don't mean to battle anyone out here. You can believe the earth is a basketball all you want all day. It is what it is, it's firm, it's clear. I'm just saying. We have to be grounded. So those calcium phosphates are generating the energy from their calcite pineal gland, which is also calcite in your cement around a cube. Are you kidding me? Now think about that in ancient times. The Egyptians, they dump hundreds of bones in the shape of a pyramid, simple. Hundreds of them walk around it and chant. Now, damn it, tell me, would that not create some kind of result? They're still doing it today for some damn reason. You just can't see the result, but it's making something happen, baby. It is, whether you like it or not. Those bodies are all constellations, and they're moving in the same vibration. Powerful. Now imagine if they were to say Om, or to repel corporations, money, working, the aristocracy, corruption, whatever. Imagine if we all did stuff like that and got into us and walked around objects, for God's sake. We can't all do that. Vibrate. You are the concrete. Serve it justice. This stuff is designed to blow your mind and put it back together to understand that you are wearing the pants in this relationship of Lady Justice. Lady Justice. Why you have Judge Judy giving you the scales and the blindfold. And her sense of humor. And it's very sarcastic. I hate you. Justice, is good and bad. No, justice is shh. There's only one way to go. Either up or down. And Ma'a, or Libra, whatever that star, or Venus, whatever she's doing there, and she's there. That star handles souls. That star handles the death. When your body is rotting and becoming the earth, something happens over there with those women, the justice ladies, and I'm seeing signs of them, so I know that I'm going to a positive place because I'm doing the work, I'm showing you it, I'm manifesting it. It's happening. Why is my name showing up at these numbers? And then I have to, of course, share it with you because the universe wants me to share it. That's why I'm getting more vibration. Share, but wait until you get it correctly. Sacrifice your lust. I have lust problems still. I am not perfect. I'm being honest. I'm lustful, but I'm working on it. I'm much better than before. I get defensive. I'm irritable, but I'm much better. I used to be very angry before and then laughing and then, whoa. It's a process, right? Deal with sacrifice your flaws, your claws. What are your flaws? You're already perfect. Your will is in question because you've been lied to. Your flaws are simply this. You might not know something. That's it. Now you know it. Oh, I get it. Hopefully you get it. Then you sacrifice the meat. Yeah, really go for it. Because then you'll start to say, hey, I want to see my name. Boom. Or hey, I want a revolution. No one goes to work. And we all say no. Boom. Or hey, I want to end up at University of Iowa and get my master's in choreography. Boom. No undergraduate? I was told I can't dance ballet. I'm black. Boom. I did it. I danced National Ballet of Canada. I danced Don Quixote, the principal role, about Jupiter. Quixote means thigh. Zeus sows who? Dionysus into his thigh. Zeus is Jupiter. So now you know what Don Quixote is about. Jovial, Jupiter. As the light darkens, you notice? This is a good place to stop. So, serve the truth movement justice. You don't help someone with good intentions, but you do not help them. If you're a little bit off, you're going to irritate their journey, actually, and give it a rash. And then if you do that, you need to apologize and give it lotion. But we don't get the apology, we get ego because you think you know what spiritual is. Don't be overly spiritual. It's not theater. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not a mural. It's you. It's you. Love yourselves. Peace.